All right, what is going on, everybody? Yes, I know it's a bit strange getting to hear those words early on in this episode. This is a first here on the wrap-up report. Like, truly, this is a first in 2 years and 5 months. When we say Hoge has a different breed of person working on it, we really mean it. When you're driven by passion and friendship, you view the work you're doing differently. It isn't work anymore. It becomes something fun that you get to do. Most tokens in DeFi have paid devs working on it. Devs that are brought in to get specific tasks done. I am not saying anything negative about paid devs. People deserve to get paid for their quality work. And I wish we had the budget at Hoge to pay the many people that donate their valuable time to this project. But that's why Hoge is built different. We are built by people that want to do the work, that enjoy interacting with the community and delivering their own value to make Hoge a little bit better that day. Hoge does not have any overhead. It is built, managed, and maintained by passionate, creative volunteers. And that type of work is not for everyone. Many people can't grasp the concept of working for free. I try and explain this concept to my friends, and they just don't get it. But to be fair, they also don't understand the fundamental change Bitcoin has brought into the world of true digital scarcity. So they are way behind. As they say, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't force them to drink. Am I right? My friends will wake up with the rest of them. But you guys and the ones that are here at Hoge following along, understand it isn't just about the future. Yes, the future is definitely fun to think about. And don't get me wrong, I've planned my retirement in 2 years over 1,000 times. But it's really about the here and now. It's about this exact moment. It's about the last 2.5 years and everything we have been through as a community that has got us to this place. Those memories, those ups and downs, the complete swings and emotions, the failures and the success. Each of us have experienced them our own way. And the best part is, we are still here. Some memories have left scars, others smiles. But that's the best part of being involved in something so early. Most of us understand the world of DeFi has not even started yet. Crypto brands will be a thing in the future, and truly dedicated communities are almost impossible to find these days. So many tokens launch and die within a month or two. Hoge has made it 2 years and 9 months. We will be 3 years old on February 7th, 2024. In dog years, that's like 21. But in crypto years, that's like 75. We should be extremely proud of that. It was no easy task surviving the bear market, but we did it, and we did it the right way. We also did it with a strong, easy to understand message. Anyone can come to Hoge and bring whatever value they want to the token. There were many times where it seemed like the problem was unfixable, but then a community member would step up and get it taken care of for everyone. The lore here runs deep, and the connections in crypto space spread wide. Hoge is a DeFi playground that lets creative people create. If your art or platform brings value to Hoge, then the community will support it. And that's what these Friday wrap-up reports are all about, talking about everything our creative community is doing. And it's why we are so dedicated to not missing a single episode for you guys. Hayden and I do not see this as work. We are lucky we get to do this for you every week. The community inspires us and gives us so much to talk about. My better half here on the show, Hayden, has been doing the Hoge Friday wrap-up reports for 2 years and 5 months. Yes, you heard that right. He has been doing these shows since July of 2021. And he has never missed a Friday. Not a single one. I started joining him here in December of 2021, and I've missed at least 5 Fridays over these 2 years, which is still really good. I'm really proud that I have only had to miss 5 Fridays of being here live. Talk about dedication. We even did a Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve show one year. Our wives weren't too happy about that, but it was for the community. And for a while there, we were doing shows twice a week like madmen. As you can tell if you tune in here, we both love doing this and talking about all of your actions and hard work. Hayden has perfect attendance, and each and every Friday has brought the community an entertaining and informative show that's a one-stop shop for everything Hoge. I've personally never missed listening to a wrap-up report since it started. The wrap-ups is what got me addicted to what Hoge stands for. And I love that they are recorded and can be played back whenever people have time. I listen to them 3 times a week, I'm not going to lie. Over 400 people tune into last week's episode. Knowing Hayden, he is going to be mad. I brought up his perfect attendance because he's finally breaking it. But it's not about him breaking that streak. Eventually, that was always going to be broken. It's about how amazing that streak has been and how lucky Hoge is to have that type of person having his back. The value you bring to Hoge, Hayden, goes beyond what most will ever realize. If it wasn't for you asking me to join the wrap-ups with you, who knows? I may have given up on crypto during the bear like everyone else. And since I didn't. I instead immersed myself to learn this industry inside and out, and now I'm properly positioned to change my life forever. You have become one of my best friends over these years and have had a major impact on my life. This week's episode obviously will not be the same without your clean, easy to understand summary of the craziness that I say. The way you're able to take what you hear and regurgitate it so easily and make it so digestible is an insane talent. I've never met a better multitasker than you either. My wife could use some tips. I have no idea how you have the energy to do everything that you do. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional here, guys. Hayden isn't missing this week's show by choice. That man would have never missed a show. Instead, he's entering a battle that he needs all his strength for. Hayden, we love you here at Hoge, and you have all our strength with you. Like you have always had our back when you need us for 100 different things, the community has your back. And we'll help you whenever you need. I love you, brother. Yo, Looney, play my intro music.
Yep, coming up.
Tell him I'm Harlem, Harlem, Oli, Kenneth and baby, star in the hood, glow. AT do snow and Bitch do green like Grove. Sparta, we push things and smoke. Love, nah, we ain't giving no hope. I ain't Romeo and I'll hold. Making a party, chocolate Barbie, waiting on me for yo. In the back is Joe, I ride the shotgun, the driver's unknown. 2 girls, 2 men, 1 scan, content, see if he gets home. Man run like an alien wolf. My main bitch is my flick. My side.
Thank you. I needed that. Yeah, I know no one wants to hear me cry all episode, but you all know me by now, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. But Hayden would want this episode to flow like any other. So let's talk about what happened this week. Today was the last day the SEC could have approved the Bitcoin spot ETFs, but they chose to delay them again, pushing the earliest approval into December. And the news barely fazed the market. November is historically the best month for Bitcoin and crypto in general, and we are a little past halfway through it. So there is plenty of time to see Bitcoin cross the 40K mark. This week was wild. I watched my account jump thousands for like 2 or 3 days straight. Solana keeping its momentum going as it becomes the consensus trade of this bull run. Render finally completed its bridge to Solana. So it is now officially part of the Solana ecosystem. It went from $2.20 to $3.40 in 2 days. If you understand how important GPUs are and will be in the future, this is a token to deep dive. Their partnerships are insane. And then we have ICP, which is close to my heart because of Hoge. I was able to load up on ICP under $3 because I deep dived it when Hoge got the partnership, and the tech was mind-blowing. This week, it went all the way up to $4.98. It's crazy we can buy this token so cheap with everything they have coming. It's a completely new line in blockchain. As most of you know, Hoge has locked up a grant from the Definity Foundation, which is behind Computer Protocol. Rory and his OptiSwap team submitted their plans on what they believe they could build for DeFi, and they got picked and funded to go ahead and build their dream platform. They are calling it OptiGames, and the task is to build first of its kind Web3 game architecture that enables the use of ERC20 tokens into games. Most of Hoge knows the skills of the OptiSwap team. They always deliver and hit their goals while making things extremely easy to understand. The OptiSwap team has already delivered OptiSwap.pro, where we all go to buy our Hoge, and 5 other products for the Hoge community: Group LP, OptiVaults, OTC Swap, GroupBuys, OptiFlow, and our newest product, Bonus Swap, which I'll touch on a bit later. Now Definity has noticed their skills and is paying them to deliver a major need in the DeFi space: game and token integration. The best part about the OptiGames platform is that it will launch with a new game called Bulldog Blast that will use Hoge as its in-game token. Bulldog Blast is a turn-based deathmatch where players compete and can win Hoge and other tokens. Rory gave the community a tiny teaser update and said they are 2/3 of the way there. So we will have to wait patiently for his more in-depth breakdown of progress and timeline. Could be really well timed with the bull market right around the corner. Speaking of ICP, we had a community member that goes by the name of Dow King make an amazing video covering some key details about Hoge. He's a holder from last bull run that has not been following along with what we have been building over these last 2 years in the bear market. Hoge has had a really good month, and he saw some movement in his holdings, so he came in Telegram to get caught up on why Hoge was moving. To say he was impressed of what the community has built over the 2 years on our $0 passion budget is an understatement. If you watch the video he made, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, please go check it out. We tweeted it out here. We tweeted it or X'd it. I don't know if we're going with that, but we tweeted it from the Hoge channel. But you can also go to YouTube and search @DowKing, like the video, and leave a comment. He has been covering ICP for a while now, and he has 8,500 followers. So with Hoge building with ICP and his following being big supporters of it, this is a perfect match for when OptiGames is launched. I just want to say a huge thank you from the community for making that video about Hoge. Most tokens have to pay thousands of dollars for a video like that, and it would cover half of what you did. I'm really glad to have you back in the community and look forward to your next video. I'm going to try and get him on the wrap up one week so that he can deep dive the Internet Computer Protocol for all of us and we can understand the tech a little bit better. But speaking of tech, Hoge AI keeps evolving. The marketing room got a sneak peek of a piece of the website he's been working on, and it's amazing how interactive it is. Could you imagine if Hoge had to pay Pump Guard Alex to build this AI bot? The amount of hours he's put into it every single day is insane. The man is driven by the want to learn and to better his skills. He had no idea how to build a custom chat to image bot. But one day he said, you know what would be cool to have for Hoge? You know what? That would be cool to have for Hoge. And you know what he did? He simply started trying. Starting a massive task is the hardest part and why so many people don't even get started. But when you're driven by something bigger, it gives you the energy to push through when you hit the first obstacle and the second and the third. If you ask Alex, there were days when he would get stuck on one simple feature that he just couldn't get to work right, but he never gave up. And now the community has its own content creation tool that can spit out unlimited Hogified images. We are going to take storytelling to a new level. It will allow holders to bring their ideas to life. He gave the community an update on Wednesday, and this is what he said. This week, he managed to fully implement the chat function into the bot. It now can answer questions, or you can have a fun conversation similar to ChatGPT. On the website front, he's working on text block animations right now. He has this cool type effect in mind he wants to implement, but it's tough to build. But he said he will manage it. With a static site, it would be very easy. But in with the dynamic objects he's working on, it's more tricky, but he's on a good track. Thanks for keeping us updated, Alex. Can't wait to get the community challenges going with it. We also got an update from Conscious Beast regarding his press release the community voted to fund. Good to hear from you again, man. I know you've been hard at work in the background. His update reads, once the PR newsletter is distributed, many publications will likely copy it, as numerous media outlets no longer engage in original writing. The partnership of Hoge with ICP through OptiSwap.pro and OptiGames will authenticate Hoge in the eyes of many, and the word will hopefully spread, leading to potential purchases. I am just waiting for a video rendering of Bulldog Blast and the Hoge AI website to launch the PR campaign. I will present the statistics regarding the reach and distribution of our content to the community. If the campaign proves successful, as I have no doubt it will, we can consider amplifying it further. With the community's approval to 2 Asian countries where gaming and crypto is huge. I'm excited, I'm excited, Conscious Beast, and can't wait to read it when it's ready. The last 2 things I wanted to cover is Group LP and Bonus Swap. If you tuned in last week, you heard the Group LP campaign, Meme Business Reloaded, filled successfully. And after the Hoge DAO wallet early withdrawal, every participant now has a 20% starting yield on their contribution, adding another block to Hoge's liquidity. Group LP has changed the game for Hoge, and with every successful campaign, we give ourselves a 2-year lifespan. These community incentivized campaigns all have a 2-year lock period, which ensures we will have good liquidity going into our second bull run as a token. Any whales listening that want to start their own campaign, please reach out and we will get that set up for you. Minimum campaign is 150 million Hoge, and you get to pick the name, which is the best part. And finally, Bonus Swap. For those that are unfamiliar with Bonus Swap, this was a community member's idea that they suggested for the mega vote. The mega vote had 21 different ideas for holders to vote on, and Bonus Swap was one of 2 ideas that hit quorum and earned its funding. The best part is the funding was only for $1,200, and we were able to incentivize 2.4 billion Hoge being purchased. With that $1,200, we bought 100 million Hoge. We then used that 100 million Hoge to add an extra 4.5% to every buy made through Bonus Swap. Hoge is the OG of tokenomics, and they are the simplest to understand. There's a 2% transaction tax that burns tokens and redistributes the tokens back to everyone that holds Hoge. So every single day, there is less Hoge in circulation, and you wake up to more Hoge tokens in your wallet simply for holding. So the more volume Hoge does, the more burn and redistribution there is. Not everyone likes to lose 2% on their buys and sells. And that's where the genius of bonus swap comes in. The extra 4.5% Hoge you receive covers your 2% buy tax and your future 2% sell tax. So you can now invest in a deflationary auto-rewarding token without having to pay any of the taxes associated with it. How freaking genius is that? An amazing suggestion, and the community was smart enough to vote for it. Well, I have some bad news. With Hoge having such a good month, that 2.4 billion Hoge is now officially empty. Yes, you heard that right. Bonus Swap does not have any Hoge to purchase right now. But I do have some good news to go with it. Any holder in the community can send Hoge to the Bonus Swap contract and fill it back up. Every million Hoge that gets donated will incentivize 22 million Hoge purchase automatically. So this thing could fill up at any time by anyone, and we can continue that forever. So if you're looking to scoop up some Hoge before things get nuts, keep an eye on Bonus Swap. or grab it on the next Group LP campaign to earn some extra Hoge for your money. But that's all I got. Another fun and exciting week in the world of crypto. Hayden, I hope I made you proud doing this for the first time without you. Keep your mind right. Stay focused. You are built for battle. And we all love you here at Hoge. We will hold down the fort until you're back with us. I love you, man. I'll end it with how we started it. You get knocked down, you get up again. You're never going to keep us down. This mentality is the key to life. Nobody knows what's around the corner and when it's going to be your turn to fight. We are all going through our own stuff, and sometimes it gets to be more than you can handle. And that's what community is there for. People that have never met in real life, but would have your back in a heartbeat when you need them. That's special. Please don't wait to have your happiness. Try and enjoy the here and now. Make the little things fun and participate in life. Have a great weekend, everyone. Let's see what this week has in store.
Have a good week, bro.
Hey, man. Later, Hayden. Later.
Take care. You too, bro.